Hi, Hogziller here again. Part 3 of Overcrowd, a Commute Em Up game. So, in Part 1 and Part 2, we created our sandbox station, and we expanded a little bit, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get into for Part 3. So, we'll go into our Hogziller sandbox. Let it load up here. Another great picture. So we got our two employees here. One needs a toolbox, he says, or toolkit. So let's just go ahead and get that for the employee. And a watering can. We only have one current bond, so we really can't buy anything. I'm just checking out to see what I want maybe to buy next time. The stuff that's light gray. Like the generators. They go up to a level 4, and in a fourth level, they connect directly to the power grid of the city, and so you don't have to fill them with gas anymore. So that's eventually where I would like to get this station, but for the time being, we're just gonna have to be happy with what we got now. I know I mentioned in the previous part about getting the additional entrance in. I'm still thinking about that. I just know that you generally want to keep it one entrance per platform that you have. So, or else your station can get really overcrowded. You can kind of make it work if, let's say, you have like 6 carriages available to you, but to build multiple entrances at this point, that would be very risky. I'm just checking here, like where would I take this in the future, expansion wise. I'm thinking this line right here, and then maybe this line right here, that's hidden underground. Let's see here. I see our garbage can is overfilled. I wonder, did I ever set my thresholds? Yes, I did. Um, I'm just wondering where my other person is resting. That's why I don't see my other worker. It'll probably go and clear that trash barrel out now, but you could already see pieces, a couple pieces of litter outside the trash can. What else do we want to procure here? How much are toilets are a 5 bond item. I'm not worried about benches at this point. Call in the train. Tools. This item, in between part 2 and now, I played a little more with this assistant tablet, and it's actually a very good item. You might see passengers. I don't have an example on the screen right now, but they might have a little question mark above their head, and that is what you want to use. Um, that's what the staff member uses, is that tablet to help them. Uh, Drip is used when the um, commuters have the little like temperature symbol above them, and when they collapsed, you can use the drip. And then the defib is if they're having a heart attack. I see I got the phone box available to me. Let's get the next item in, or the next train in. I'm thinking of getting that phone box just to get some more money in. I wonder, can I get the ad here? I have 3 bonds. I can get ATM, drink, crisps. I think we'll put the phone box, and I'll probably end up tearing up a lot of this if I were to keep going. I'm not sure how deep I'll want to go into this scenario. This is supposed to be more of an overview of the game, but I know, like with the network rail, I mentioned in the previous video where you only can go so far, and then like in future um, stations, you can discover stuff and then go back to prior stations and implement that. And that's what I've been actually doing between part 2 and part 3, is going back and trying to get to 5 stars. Your stations get rated in network mode from 1 to 5 stars. I've been trying to get them all to 5 stars. And so I've had to not totally rebuild all the stations, but at least move some stuff around, because I might have like everything kind of shoehorned in for the tools and utility and the staff room, and it makes everything kind of crowded. But if I can move that stuff off to the side of the map later, so don't be discouraged if you have to like rebuild stuff later, because then you may have more money to build a bigger room off to the side, and then you can open it up for more commerce. So let's go ahead and get a crisps ad in. We'll do drink ad. We'll do ATM ad. Okay, we're up to 4. We just need 1 more. We should be able to call a train in here and get the bathroom in. I'm just seeing. Okay, we can get a platform. We can get a platform 2, which I think after the bathroom I might do that, which then I think will allow me to hop over and build the additional entrance. Almost fully boarded here. Let's go ahead and procure the toilets. And it's just another item that can negatively impact your overall customer satisfaction if you don't have it. So I just like to get it. I'm not sure where I want to put this. I know I gotta call the train in here. Let's get this train called in while I figure this out. Move the map. Put in the toilet. Now what I think I'll do is I will go and add that additional entrance. We need an entrance. It's almost the end of the day, so it shouldn't impact me too badly. But what I do want to get in is lighting. And then get a ticket machine in. How are we doing on power? I'm going to need a lot of power to expand another track. Another tip I can say is, if you are running short on money and you're running short on power, instead of having no power to get the trains into the station, you can actually shorten up the number of carriages. if you were having a 6-carriage train, you might be able to shorten that up to 3 carriages or shorten up the line and get some money back. Look at selling floor to get some money back, which is another recommended way. We could probably get rid of this waste bin here once it gets emptied. You can't sell items while they're in use. So what will happen is it'll say contains litter, cannot sell. What I think I'm going to do here now is I am going to build across. I think we'll build to about, let's see here. I just need to figure out, well, where am I gonna... Where am I gonna build the floor? We're definitely need another generator here. I don't know if I can get the next... No, I can't get the next level generator. Get ready for a bunch of much more level 1 generators. But let's go ahead and add another platform. Let's procure the... I don't have enough bonds now because I spent it on the toilets. And then I also need to get the footbridge. So a footbridge is key. That allows you to your commuters to jump over track sections. So you well, short of maybe some very convoluted going downstairs and going underneath floor and coming back around, there's no way to go over or under existing track without building a footbridge. So what we just need to do here is allow them to fuel up all the generators. We'll probably add a few more generators here, actually, because we're going to need them anyway when we build the next line. Get a few more fuel barrels. I need this person to actually... I need this person to empty this trash can. I want to move this waste bin onto this side. That's not what he's going to do. Oh, I need to get the... He's going to do watering. I wish there was a way to set certain... Well, there is. Set certain tiles as priority. You could set tasks as priority, but there's no way to set a certain tile to priority. I'm thinking something similar to like in Prison Architect, if you're holding down the control key over a certain section of like a jail cell you want built or a wall you want built, and it'll have the little double arrows saying that that item's a priority for the workers, like in that game. So let's go ahead, and that's another kind of weird thing I'd like to know with the game. Like if, let's say, you're, I don't know if this is probably a bug, but I want actually to be over this cell or this staff member. And if you come in and you're over it like this and you click it, it'll say reduce track because the mouse focus is actually over the end tunnel. So it's just something to keep in mind on if you're a quick clicker, that you don't don't want to get too quick on the clicking. Let's go ahead and get that. Do we have a mop yet? Yeah, we have a mop. Well, I wonder why we don't have it set. So we might as well just build the footbridge here. And you want to watch out. These footbridges can be a choke point. You would have all the people heading towards this footbridge, and sometimes you've got to build 2 or 3 of these to kind of alleviate the overcrowding. Let's see here. Let's get the train in, because we need to get, I forgot, it's like 4 or 5 for another platform. So we need 4 for a platform. Let's go ahead and speed up the game. I wish I could expand the range here of this person, because I notice I kind of have a gap up here for staff coverage. I probably need another ticket machine up here too. So let's get another ticket machine in. How are we doing on power? 18 and 12. That looks good. We just need another 2 city bonds. Oh, looks like I got the 2 city bonds, plus I got an upgrade for my staff. So I'm going to definitely use it on perception, so I have a bigger circumference for it to cover. We're going to definitely spend it on platform number 2. Let's slow this game down a little bit. Let's actually pause it and go ahead and put in the platform. So what I'm watching for again is, what is the number showing up? It says 6. So I don't have to move this at all. I think this might be kind of with this, I forgot what term they call when you're kind of at this like 45-degree isomorphic or whatever angle. It's kind of hard to line up without the grid lines. If you're, yep, we're lined up perfectly. Let's go ahead and set up what side we want it to call on. Add the additional stuff or walls. Let's go ahead and put in a level 2 bin and a level 2 bin. Put in a couple uncomfortable benches. What else do we need? We need to, okay, this is kind of, and this can actually get convoluted. I almost was going to show, one of the, maps that I was doing on network mode, that I was trying to get the 5-star, and it had entrances all around. And I had like rails going this way and this way, and then under a level I had rails, and then I had rails that were going the opposite direction for short paths underneath for five total platforms. But then there was like an entrance at the 0 level, but the rail was at -2. So I had all these like convoluted signage to get people around, and whenever you add a rail, you got to fix the signage. And right now, this is simple. All I'm going to do is I need to change the turnstile here. And if there were any stairs or elevator, I would have to change it there. And you don't have to do it for footbridges. Since I have no stairs, I only have turnstiles. I only need to fix the one turnstile that gets me to the platforms. So I add turnstile 2, and you can see yellow and red is up there now. I know I'm probably not doing that comment justice. It can get very complicated, and that's why you may have saw me in this video and the other videos trying to plan ahead a little bit whenever possible to avoid clashing with platforms, or at least having a path of each entrance having a path to a turnstile, which would then in turn allow you to get to each of the platforms. I'm not sure if I'll get to it in this map, but I just wanted to call that out if you're playing the game and you get a little frustrated with how you might have routing issues. And if you would have noticed, if you back up in the video, up here, there was actually a message saying, could not get from entrance H to platform 2. And that's because you need to assign your turnstiles and your stairs to the second platform, or third, or fourth, or fifth. Okay. So we got the lighting, we got some stairs. We should be good to go here. Just seeing where my staff members are. So now I'm just trying to build up bonds, watch both tracks, make sure there's no issues. I'm most worried if track 2 breaks down, because I really don't have real effective coverage here. I'm trying to cover this with 2 right now. I don't want to have to go out and hire another person when I probably should. What I really need to do is probably increase my commerce, get a few more a little bit more money in. I could probably do that right here. I will probably put ads right around this area where people would stand. And we should be able to pull in some money. I'm really hoping to focus on this area. Oh, here we go. I increased the perception level of Philip. Let's go ahead and see. Should be a little bit better here. Looks like they're starting to clean up this area here. Got some more full trash cans. Got some litter strewn abound here, because I just don't have effective coverage at this point. But at least I'm starting to pull in a little bit of money here. I see the people are complaining because they want upgraded benches. And some of them want more benches. Let's go ahead and get more trains in here. Let's get some benches in here. There's no way to get to platform 2. It just said, I think. Must have corrected itself. But it was up there for just a second. I shouldn't even call that train. It was near the end of the day. Here's the question mark I was referring to earlier, where if I had the tablet researched, I could have probably... I'm going to have a heat wave in 2 days, so I'm going to need the drip. So let's go ahead and buy a tablet. Let's get a drip. Let's see how we're doing on power. Yeah, we're pretty good. 18.75, and I have 17.15 roughly being used. If you click a train, you can actually send it early. Just another little thing I haven't mentioned in the other videos. But, so now what I'm doing is I just want to see what are they doing here. What is... He was, like, freaking out into the, vending machines there, because I have it set that it needs to be 90 or above. It's going for all the toolkit items. I just don't want to be dealing with this stuff during the day, which is why it's only like 50 during the day. Now I can go and, well, looks like we need to fuel up the generators. That's going to probably take some time. Look at all these generators. Until we can get like a level 2 and honestly a level 3 is like an acceptable generator in my opinion. Then you can just have a couple of these, have a couple 200-gallon barrels, and just seeing why he was over there. I'm getting rats in the station here because I can't clean up this trash can. And the plant's about to expire. And if he was a little faster, he'd could probably run back and forth. This is actually probably a very poorly laid out station. In hindsight, I'd probably start building everything a little more like centrally or off to the side centrally. But it's kind of built into this corner. And I'm already trying to like account for this entrance at the very bottom here in this line later, if I want to go that route. So I'm just going to call in the trains. See what trouble we can cause today. I see we finally cleaned out that barrel. Hopefully we can catch up with the other barrel here and start cleaning up this litter. You can already see my reputation is already dropping significantly. And normally you'd probably be near a losing condition. But I probably should hire a third person here, which I think we'll do once we have over $1,000. So we're taking out the garbage here. Then it'll probably try, he might do some megaphoning, or hopefully he'll clean up some of this trash around here. I think what we'll do here is we'll hire another person and then we'll wrap it up for this part. I was hoping to get a little farther along, show some more commerce but we just need more city bonds. I don't want to go too deep into this game because I could really expand this out into a significant multi-part series. I could probably go for 10 to 12 parts as you add all the different entrances and platforms, and then you usually end up rebuilding some of your station. And this is more to act as a tutorial or a guide to getting started in the game. So I'm just gonna hire this additional person here. I'm looking for someone with a little bit of range on their perception skill. Number is a 4. So now Philip can go back to over here. This person can kind of cover over here. Mason can, okay, he's got it all covered. Now I just gotta make sure I tell what I want done. I forgot to say about the tablet and the drip, so we'll just add that quick. I think I'll go over here and add a litter picker and a mop. And now I think we'll do a little bit better. I think we will call it there for now in this 3-part series of Overcrowd. If you do like what you've seen in this video and want to see me play other games like this, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you have a question or want to share your experiences of playing this game, or you have a better way of doing something than what I've shown in this video series, then go ahead and leave a comment below. And please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.